3. That's an example of a linear groove. That's a groove that Steve Gadd played on a Chick Corea album called Leprechaun. That song was called Lenore. And linear drumming, as explained to me, is when you don't have any limbs that overlap. Normal drumming, normal pop drumming, say you have bass drum and snare drum that overlap, hi-hat and snare that overlap, that hit at the same time, basically. Linear drumming is basically in one straight line. And so each instrument plays separately. And so the beat we're going to, quick lesson today is this beat we're going to learn today is a great example of a linear groove. It's mostly just a hand pattern with a couple bass drum beats kicked in. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to now slow it down, walk through the sticking, show you how to add some accents to spice it up, and then show you some other applications of it as well. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have it, pretty simple. Now we're going to break this groove up into two separate parts. Sometimes when you're learning a new groove, it's easier to break it up into manageable segments. And so we're going to break this into two parts. The first half is all hands, right? So it's pretty simple, all hands. It's going to start with the bass drum and go right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. Again, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. Then it follows with a bass. Right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, bass. And then the second half of the groove is going to go like this. Start with the bass drum. So it's bass, left, left, bass, snare, left, bass, bass. Bass, left, left, bass, snare, left, bass, bass. And then the whole thing together. Right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, bass, snare, left, bass, bass. So just look at the sticking that's on your screen and follow that and work out the hands. The key to this, making this groove have character or to be interesting, is you got to add accents. And another important aspect is balance. When you're playing these linear grooves, the hi-hat has to have equal weight as the snare and the bass drum. So you've got to build that up a little more volume-wise to so it'll have presence in this groove. And so I will add some accents now. So if I just play this groove without accents, it's not very interesting. Right? And so now when I add some accents and even some ghost notes, which are like light snare drum beats that are more implied or felt than heard, and it really will spice this up. So the first accent is going to be on my snare drum, my first snare drum beat. Right? Then I'm going to kick the last hi-hat beat in that first section of the groove before the bass drum. And then that snare drum beat is almost like a backbeat, right? That next snare drum beat in the second half of the groove. And I'm going to hit that, also accent that hi-hat, and end with the two bass drums. So there's some accents you can add. Now let's add some open and closed hi-hat and see how that kind of spices it up. Open and close hi-hat. How about if I play this groove around the drums a little bit, and it'll make it a little more interesting as well. kind of hear a little melody that boom, 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 makes it a little interesting. Finally, the last thing I'll talk about is how you can use this groove as a fill, and that's really how I tend to use it more than anything else. Steve Gadd wrote this groove for the song he played, and it really fit the song perfectly. So it's hard sometimes to maybe apply this groove itself to another song, but as a fill, it's great if you're playing like a straight funk groove and throw this fill in. It's kind of a groove in itself, so it's a little different from, hey, I'm playing a beat and now I'm going to throw a fill in. It kind of keeps that whole groove moving, and it's really nice. So let me just play something simple and then simple funk, and I'm going to add this as a fill. 2, 3, ball. And as you can see, there's a whole different set of combinations you could come up with. It's a great groove, it's a great fill. Remember balance, remember accents, and remember to mix it up. Apply it to your playing. It could, it's something that could lead to other creativity. So enjoy it, play it, know it, learn it. Thank you. 2, 3.